artificial intelligence here at Amazon Mechanical Turk. My name is Bonin. I am the Vice President and CIO for golfballs.com, which is located right over here in Lafayette. So in 1170, Wolfgang von Kemptwit created the automaton chess player. It was referred to as the Turk or the mechanical Turk, and this was the world's first computerized chess player. So this device toured around the world, challenging real players at exhibitions, and in most cases it was winning. During that time, it played against some very famous people, including Napoleon and Benjamin Franklin. After touring the world for about 80 years, it was discovered, like a lot of people thought, that it was fake. In reality, there was actually somebody hidden inside the device that was controlling all of its movements. So when everything was said and done, this was all backed by human intelligence. This brings us to Amazon's mechanical Turk. They describe it as a global workforce for a hit, which they describe as a human intelligent task. They define this as something that's easy for a human to do, but hard to automate. So, golfballs.com, we're the world leader in golf customization. In 2019, we shipped out 260,000 orders. 80% of those orders contain a product that we customized in some way. We have several customization options that we've added over the years. Most people print names, monograms, company logos, photos, and then this year we added a new alignment date process. In our photo ball process, we printed 51,000 dozen last year. 11,000 of those were all in December. So that's 22% of our business in 1 month. You can imagine with golfballs.com, our business is very seasonal. We get busy during golf season because of golf, and then we get busy again during the holidays with people buying customized products to give to golfers. So the only way that we can truly scale up so drastically is if we have a lot of automation. In our photo ball process, the user uploads a photo and they crop it online, and it's never touched internally by an artist or any other type of review. Most of these images are not seen again until it's loaded into a printer and we're ready to start printing it. Inappropriate images can cause bad publicity for the company. It can also create strife with our manufacturers. So catching the problems this late in the workflow becomes a problem. So that's where Mechanical Turk comes in. It's easy for a human to review an image and classify it, but it's really hard to write a program to ask if an image is appropriate. We could use our internal resources, but it's not scalable. So earlier today, I created this test on Amazon, basically asking if this image is safe to print. So the user can choose that it contains inappropriate subject matter or text, the image is low quality or color depth, or they can say if the image is suitable. I then went ahead and uploaded a batch where basically I sent 2,000 image URLs into this system, and I offered to pay 2 cents for every image that was reviewed. I also asked that 3 individual people review each of those images. With this test, 2,000 images, 3 users each, and the Amazon fees, it came out to $180. And it took 27 minutes for all 2,000 of those images to be reviewed manually by 3 real people each. The results from this can then be downloaded to CSV file or trigger other actions like Lambda functions to facilitate review in-house, and that's where we get to call the customers and talk to them about their inappropriate images. Some other uses for Turk is for classification. As I was looking around earlier today, this is a company that will give you, or these kits, they're giving you an Instagram URL, and they want you to go to the Instagram page and then classify what type of content is there. In this example, they're taking photos of receipts and they're asking the user to enter in the description, the prices, and the quantities, basically providing an image and then getting structured data back from it. And then this last example I have is there was 300,000 satellite images uploaded in the area where a small plane had crashed. And what they were doing here is asking if there's anything in this image that should be looked at more closely to go through all of those images much quicker. And then if you want to know any other ideas and kind of the cost associated with some of these things, you can always log in as a worker and you can see what questions other people have posed and how much they're paying per hit. this example earlier today, and I wanted to make sure it was done before I came here, so I offered 2 cents per hit. But you can go down to a penny. And the other thing that you can do, like with more time, is instead of showing that one image and asking the one question, I could probably put 9 images on one hit and say tag any of these that look inappropriate, kind of getting more for each individual hit.
So, follow. Did you spend $120 on this presentation?
180.
180.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, he did.
Nice.
That was gonna be, yeah, so that really, you really did use it, and so
Yes.
Amazon has a product that does that.
Yeah, I mean, that plane crash was from 2007, so it's been around for a long time. And, you know, the results that I got back today, you know, I wanted to do 3 hits per image because, you know, one of the things I was asking if the image is offensive, and what one person finds offensive, another one may not. What I can say is all the results that I got back were all 3 people said it was bad, except for this one picture of Trump. And I just think I happen to get 3 people that found him offensive. The other thing is, I was also asking about image quality, because every now and then we'll print golf balls and the whole image is too dark. So like, I want to make sure there's enough contrast and stuff in there. And I definitely could have done more work on the front end and proposing the question in a way that was easier for somebody else to understand.
They also have a mechanism in there for doing qualifications checking. Did you use that?
I didn't. I did look into that, and like, I was very surprised when I ran this at how many different people did it. Because I'm sure there was like over 500 people that were answering these questions, and that's what makes it like so scalable. But yeah, a lot of people will upload like known answers, and you know you can go back and rate workers or block workers in the future, or only get workers that have a certain success score.
How do you handle when there's disagreement? Do you like put them in another batch to send to another 3 people?
Well, because all of these are going to be done by like, are going to be followed up internally by like our own processing check. This is really just to flag the questionable ones, and we're still making those decisions in-house whether we want to do it or not.
So if any one of them says this is questionable, then someone's going to look at it.
Yeah, and like what I was saying with our brands, like we don't want to print something inappropriate on a Titleist golf ball and a Titleist Gibson. So like some brands are more sensitive to those types of things, and that's not stuff that we want to try to explain to some outside observer.